Enjoy this sports update from Skybox Sports News. Please like and subscribe to Sky.
And we're joined now by one of the greatest fighters
News.
in UFC history, former heavyweight champ and light heavyweight champ Randy Couture. Welcome to Undisputed.
Yeah, welcome.
Good to have you.
We got expendables in the house. But he is not expendable.
No. We're 12 days away from the fight. How much of a shot do you give Conor to win?
In my estimation, I think he has a 1 in 10 chance of beating Mayweather.
You go ahead.
Go.
Why?
Oh, go.
Yeah.
I think we're dealing with arguably the best defensive boxer we've seen in 20 years. The top boxers on the planet haven't been able to touch him. What makes anybody think that Conor McGregor, who's 0-0 in professional boxing, is going to go out there and touch Mayweather? I don't think it's going to happen.
Can Mayweather touch Conor?
I think Conor's going to try and be aggressive and bring the fight. He's a longer, younger fighter, and I think the more that he comes at Mayweather, the more he's going to get hit.
Can he get knocked out?
That's not Mayweather's style. He's not that bomber. He's not going to come out there and throw those kind of punches. I think you're looking at a 12-round decision more than likely, but it'll be interesting.
So why would you give him a 1%?
Because it's still a fight.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in a fight, and he is a long, unorthodox fighter. He's not going to throw things the way that Mayweather's used to seeing him. I think that gives him some chance, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. But I think 1 in 10. That's my estimation.
Oh, Randy, he's upset because
I'm not upset.
he wanted you to say there was a
I know where his position
10
is.
chance that but when you look at him and Skip believes that he has dynamite in both hands, I believe the majority, 90% of his power is in his left hand. And everybody's getting all up in arms about the video that was leaked by Dana White of Paulie Malignaggi.
Sure.
What are we to make of that?
Let's see the other 11 rounds that they sparred. Where did that footage go? What did that look like? We see the one time that Malignaggi may have been off balance, and Malignaggi's treating it like sparring.
Right.
Sparring is different than fighting.
Right.
Mayweather or McGregor is acting like he was in the main event on fight night.
Right.
That wasn't what it was.
It was refereed 12 rounds.
So still sparring in a practice gym, and let's see the other footage.
Well, I did
sure
see
Malignaggi did some other
snap
things.
back a couple of times.
I'm sure there were plenty of rounds where it was the other way around.
I saw Paulie's face at the end. It looked like he'd been
I think they're
tagged.
manipulating
Randy,
the situation.
Randy, since you spar, let me ask you a question. When you bring guys in, would you bring them in from a long trip, get them off the plane, don't feed them, don't give them water, and bring them straight to the gym?
Don't feed. Who says they didn't feed him?
I'm just asking you a question.
Locked him up in a
It
closet?
continues to get worse.
Well, that's what
and worse.
Paulie said.
Yeah.
Paulie said that.
Took the handcuffs off
Yeah,
him and then
exactly.
we walked into the ring.
So, give us a glimpse into how sparring works.
Well, sparring, first of all, is over the course of weeks and months going into a fight. So the fact that this was a one-time event is questionable to me.
Right.
I brought guys in for camp that replicate my opponent.
Right.
Give me
And
that
they
look.
stayed for camp. They were there
They
the
stay
whole
for the
time.
camp,
Yeah.
the entire camp.
Right.
And they're part of the camp, and they know why they're there. They're there to help me prepare to get ready to solve the problem of that guy that's across the ring from me. So this has a lot of questions in my mind.
Okay, but remember, this is a guy who's 0-0.
Yep.
Completely unconventional against the grain, and he chose to bring in a guy who does not like him. They already had bad blood. Now they got real bad blood spilling over. And he brought him in, and he invited some dignitaries to witness what was about to transpire, including Dana White, which further enraged Paulie Malignaggi. And there was, who was it? Cortez was brought in, a
Joe
highly
Cortez,
respected
referee.
And so they didn't do spot. He set it up like, this is my first real 12-round fight against a guy who has a chip on his shoulder against me, and who, again, you can argue is a little out of shape. I don't know, he's 36 as opposed to Floyd being 40, but he's a two-weight former world champion, so he's a skilled boxer. And Conor's saying, let's go, man. Let's go 12 rounds.
I agree. He was a skilled boxer. He's a world champion, but he's been retired, and he's a long way out of that. And again, I think it's a manipulation. Where are the other rounds? Show me all of them. If you're going to show me that one little piece where Conor had a good
that
moment
was the disputed
in the
moment.
12, I'm sure there were other disputed moments, but Paulie didn't have a guy there filming the whole thing, so those aren't going to be released.
Is that normal? That sparring, you have camera crews and You're watching the
No,
whole.
none of that's normal. All of that calls this whole thing into question, in my opinion.
Oh, so this is so. I just want to make sure I'm right, Randy. So
Never
Norman
had a real referee officiate any of my sparring
heck no.
in camp going into a fight.
Hold on,
Never.
this isn't a
If I
normal fight
filmed it,
either.
if I filmed it, it was so that I could analyze my performance, what position I was in. Was I dropping my hands? Where was I
So
strong?
you
Where
weren't
was I
trying to
weak?
look. You weren't trying to leak information
It had nothing
to
to
make
do
an
with the
opponent
media.
look bad and then try to make yourself look good.
No.